And the player introductions are wrapped up. Starting for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Iverson is out there with Jones. Then there's Maker. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. Great open look there. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Takes it inside and slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some air time.
Left side, Jones. Now the pass to Maker. Back to Jones. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Knicks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And you know, last year, not a huge talent discrepancy between these teams, but they still managed to win every game in the season series.
And here is Marjanovic. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And he's able to get it back. Iverson against Carter. Pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it to Hayward. No good, unable to end this run.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young finds Butler. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a screen. Here's Iverson, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Maker. Out to Hayward. That 3 off the mark. Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Iverson against Young. Wallace outside. He dishes it to Butler. Lets it go from 11. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Here's Wallace after the basket by Washington. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Butler against Jones. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. In the third position, the Wizards.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thanks, Kevin. The Wizards head coach did talk to me a few minutes ago. He mentioned Jimmy Butler's strong personality. Coach said Butler's going to tell you how he feels whether you like it or not. That commands respect. His teammates rally around him. So it'll take a great effort tonight to overcome that type of unity. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Young outside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Wallace kicks to Butler. Offensive rebound. Jackson misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
The Wizards with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the shot goes in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer. answer.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Julius Randle's checked in for Thon Maker. Bruce Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Williams in for Iverson. Here's Williams. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Johnson outside. Back to Williams. Randle a screen on Lillard. Williams. It's rebounded by New York.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the middle. Scola passes to Lillard. Grant surveying the D. Here's Hamilton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Shots good by Williams.
White chocolate, young fella just brings it from deep.
Johnson against Hamilton. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Scola with it. Picked up by Brown. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Johnson. Wizards trail by 11. Back to Randle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Seventh pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener, maybe not a three-man or a four-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
And he makes the first. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game he had 10 points. He had stolen by Randle. He kicks it to Johnson. On the wing, Williams lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard against Williams. Grant outside. Hamilton outside. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Drummond sets the screen for Williams. Over Ilgauskas. Off the left rim and out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And Lillard kicks to Ilgauskas. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Williams looking over the floor. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall left side. And Scola with the block. And he gets it back. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Knicks lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Carter. Then it's Wallace. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Butler in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Hayward can hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter for 3. That shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Hayward. And it's sent back by Carter. And they'll keep possession. Cloak loose. And they get it back.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
At the line.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
First free throw is good. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstones.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
Back to Young, shoots the three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's Maker. And the rejection by Jackson. Young inside, working on Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Washington.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Shots good from Young.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Jones kicks to Iverson.
26.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Drills it from outside.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. With great confidence on display.
And here is Iverson after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Young pass to Butler. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Wizards trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Iverson, no good. The Knicks leading by 12. Jackson dishes to Young. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Marjanovic checked in for Drummond.
First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Boban Marjanovic.
Jones against Butler. Outside Jackson. Here's the three. And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
Iverson. And again, Washington, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch five, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
Young, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Marjanovic with it, and Jones has it in the corner. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Now here is Carter after Gordon Hayward's miss. Carter kicks to Young. Butler on the way. Back to Young. And stolen by Hayward. Jones for three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Jones has got 9 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled to your next city dancer. look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. Second is Marjanovic.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Lillard against Williams. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Inside. Johnson against Hamilton. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, Williams. From 8, and Scola with the block. Here's Grant. Rebounded by the Wizards. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark,
2 minutes.
it's probably not going to be your night.
Williams kicks to Johnson. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
From deep, Williams. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Grant. To the inside. Hamilton dishes to Scola. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. No good from Hamilton. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 5. Williams kicks to Brown. Here's Marjanovic. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now, here's Marjanovic. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hamilton. 8 points his last outing.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Ilgauskas. Lock at 6. Here's Hamilton. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Johnson finds Williams. Randall right side. Over Scola. That one off the back iron and out. From deep 3-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's a tie game in New York. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joined by Coach Thibodeau. Coach, any areas to clean up in the second half?
They're missing some shots, but the thing I don't like is we're giving up the second shot. So the rebounding is something we got to get corrected.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Defensively, they got to do a better job of staying connected to the shooters. They're getting lit up from beyond the arc. Better to crowd those guys, force them to put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Looking at the Knicks, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. New York shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Hayward. Marjanovic is out there with Maker. Then it's Jones. And it's Iverson in at the point. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, fourth in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Washington trailing. Jones, the pass to Iverson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Butler kicks to Jackson. Down low. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Here's Maker. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
3 points.
Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler on the wing. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the paint and stolen by Iverson. The pass to Maker. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here is Hayward. Nice ball movement by Washington. Young against Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Carter, the pass to Young. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
First team foul. Jump ball.
Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. And the Wizards with possession. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Jackson. Young outside. Butler on the wing. Jackson looking around. Here's Young. No good on that one. Iverson with some nice D. Outside, Jones. Hayward outside. Here's Marjanovic. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1-1.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Drummond's checked in for Washington.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Your Knicks City Dancers.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Third is Thon Maker.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jaren Jackson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Here's Iverson. He's got 11. To the inside. 6 to shoot.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now, here's Maker. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Jones from outside. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jimmy Butler, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's tipped. Iverson against Young. And it's Iverson missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Team foul.
The Knicks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First one falls for him.
Well, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
And so Butler nails both of them. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Jones. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And you got to love the big bucket and the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Iverson kicks to Drummond. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hayward passes to Maker. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists now tonight. Jackson a screen on Iverson. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. And Maker sends it back. Butler on the wing, defended by Jones. And stolen by Hayward. On the wing, Jones. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. The 3, and it's sent back by Drummond. Outside, Jones. Here's Iverson. And the call will be against Thon Maker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancers.
Ilgauskas is checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Carter. And a switcher also for Washington. Johnson's checked in. Lillard against Brown. Grant dishes to Lillard. New York, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Stolen by Grant. Over in the corner, Lillard. He feeds it to Scola. Shoots over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Grant with a screen on Williams. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down home.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love him.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lillard, the pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Lillard, a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And now Damian Lillard has got that 3-ball swagger going.
Outside Williams. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And again, Washington with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Drummond working against Ilgauskas. Lillard from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Wizards lead 6.
Drummond the screen.
57.
It's rebounded by New York. Ilgauskas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And taken away by Johnson. Floats it up for Randall. And so the ball out of bounds. Scola touched it last.
Washington ball.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Lillard against Williams. Pass to Johnson. Randall left side. Again, the Wizards score.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Feeds to Hamilton. Tipped away. Here's Scola. Randall with the block. 3-on-3. Here's Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Randall. Over Scola. And it's sent back by Lillard. Hamilton outside. Down low. Scola. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards out front, up by 10. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get to the elbow.
Defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tip.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Wallace. Young is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Carter, and it's Jackson in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Young, following the 3-pointer by Washington. Butler passes to Jackson. Inside, here's Young, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team.
Young determined on that play there. The foul not keeping him from getting up the shot.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jones looking for an opening. The 3 from Iverson. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young in the corner. Butler on the wing. Iverson covering. To the middle. Young with no one around. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Passes it to Maker. It's tipped. Down low. Butler against Jones. The 3 from Iverson. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Wizards ball.
Here's Jones. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Butler. To the inside. And Young kicks to Wallace. On the money from 12 feet away.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
First team foul. Eddie Jones at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 15. Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Jones. Here's Iverson. A rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Wallace, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ben Wallace at the line. 1 shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The pass to Iverson. And another miss by Washington. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Young finds Butler. Now here's Jackson. It's stolen by Maker. Hayward outside. Over Jackson. And another miss by Washington.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
To the paint. Here's Young. Rebound by the Wizards.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
G.A., he is not messing around in this one. A nice shot by Carter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Butler. Outside Jackson. Inside, Young. Washington with the rebound. Iverson's got his 6th rebound on the night. The dish now to Jones. Fires from deep. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Jones. 22 points for Iverson.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the paint. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Young.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Back to Iverson. Again, Iverson missing. Here's New York. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Jackson, and Maker sends it back. The 3 from Iverson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist in the game. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. They can get on the same page during this timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Maker, and the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Maker just needs to shoot the ball with consistency from that spot on the floor.
And Lillard kicks to Carter. Pass to Wallace. Back to Carter. Pass to Lillard. Takes the 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
The game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Shot, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Maker. And the rejection by Jackson. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Passes it to Maker. With the drive. And he elevates for the slam dunk. And Van Wallace did not like that one.
Good to see Maker driving with a purpose. You don't see that all that often, but the length helps him out to extend to the rim.
Here's Marjanovic. Iverson outside from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Washington.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Iverson.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Washington with it. Jones kicks to Maker. Jones against Butler. And there's the pass to Iverson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Let's read the starting lineup now.
These
team's most quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. from downtown, and it's Murray with the three.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Here's Cunningham, and he drives in. He got a piece of it. Pass to Stockton. Thompson outside. And another three for the Lakers.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And it's Nowitzki missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Stockton's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From 8 feet and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Down low. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Nowitzki. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Nowitzki is one of the best three-point shooters of all time. And if you talk about big guys, he may be the very best.
Here's Mutombo. Takes a three. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Murray, a screen on Edwards. Stockton. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
To the inside. He can't get it to go. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Mutombo. Let's go with a three. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Cunningham from deep three-point range. And the Raptors, another three.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Thompson outside. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Stockton. Outside Murray. And here is Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Inside, here's Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Adebayo, that's good. The Lakers trail. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Fans, your Laker girl.
Here's a look at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Mutombo. Pass to Stockton. Thompson outside. Shot to end the cold streak. And he dunks it down.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Here's Cunningham. Launches it. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 5.
And no hesitation from Klay. I mean, you think back to that terrible ACL injury on a fast break in the 2019 finals. This guy is fearless.
Here's Cunningham. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Stockton. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Cunningham. The kick out to Edwards. Drops in the 3.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
First free throw is good. And we're in the middle of the season, Clark. Some teams that exceeded early expectations are starting to believe.
And that confidence is self-perpetuating. Again, you have success, it breeds more success because you have some confidence. And I'll tell you what, it's a pretty good feeling when you prove the doubters wrong as a team.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Theis misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Gordon with it, guarded by Vucevic. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. In the third spot, the Lakers.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And Starks is a fiery baller now. A lot of personality, really good athleticism, confident and effective as a scorer. And we all know he's not seen a shot that he didn't like.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
2 minutes.
Now here's Powell, guarded closely. Lowry outside, launches a 3. Rebounded by Keenan. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Theis. They set the pick. And that's going to be a travel. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Toronto. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, for the Raptors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pass to Powell. Now Lowry. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
.111 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lowry to the paint. Here's Smits, covered by Vucevic.
And Vucevic is really good at using his quick hands on defense, not making anything easy for scores.
Here's Theus. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Starks. And the Raptors lead by 8.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Theus. There's a screen. Pass to Starks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Lowry. And so it's Toronto. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And for the Raptors. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thompson outside. Pass to Stockton. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter do you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 5.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Here's Stockton, guarded by Edwards. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First in shooting percentage, second in scoring, and they've got a spot in the top 5 teams when it comes to points off turnovers. These guys never hesitate to make the most of any opportunity they get to turn sloppy ball handling into quick points.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Both good from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Hits a three-pointer.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's a pick.
Los Angeles foul. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Clock at 6. And stolen by Murray.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Thompson outside. Pass to Stockton, and stolen by Edwards. There's the block. Here's Stockton. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Back to Thompson. Murray with it. And stolen by Adebayo. 3-on-3. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Stockton. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Got a piece of it. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Thompson. They get it back. Mutombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Takes it inside. The kick out to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
Thompson's shot is off.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Cunningham. It's deflected.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
That athleticism, it's what made Edwards the top pick in 2020.
Yeah, he's got a high ceiling, Brian. I mean, he lifts off with ease and power. It's rare that you have a guy who elevates like that and is strong in the air. And you definitely don't want to see him coming at you in the paint because he can wreck the rim with the best of them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Theus. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Cunningham. Now covers. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Lowry. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Theus. tipped. Pass to Gordon, out to Powell. Lowry against Vucevic. And here's Thompson for three. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Now, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Theus, defended by Gordon. Here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Picked by Vucevic. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by the Lakers. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gordon, right side. 6 to shoot. And is blocked.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Theus. Powell covers. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. And Theus gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end, for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Knocks down the long J.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Starks. He's guarded by Lowry, and it's Starks missing. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Toronto. And it's Lowry penetrating. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
Toronto foul. John Starks. That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul.
Here's Smits. There's a screen.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Theus. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic with it, and it's rejected.
Well, the size of Smith so intimidating. The 7'3" Hawk uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Anything here that catches your eye, Kenny?
I just always look at those guard matchups. Shaq said it. You know, the real centers have gone extinct.
Don't steal my line, Kenny. I don't want to have to do the Shaq fool on you.
Now, looking at that first half of play, Lakers find themselves in a battle.
The free throw line has been a huge factor in this game. The more aggressive team normally wins in the NBA. Racking up points at the free throw line is huge, but also it gets the other team in foul trouble. That shakes up their rotation. It's a win-win.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's the pick. Here's Cunningham. Give him 8. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And for Toronto. Outside Murray for the lead. Knocks down the triple. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
With the 10-footer, Cunningham deflected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Thompson outside. Pass to Stockton. Murray, a screen on Edwards. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Stockton. Thompson outside. From deep. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
At the line for 1.
One shot.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Thompson outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter. Klay Thompson is an all-time great, one of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Thompson outside. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, there's the alley. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Connects from downtown. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Stockton. It's tipped. Here's Cunningham. The Lakers with a rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Adebayo over to help. Here's Stockton. Five to shoot. They kick it out to Murray. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray. And the Lakers making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Bam, your Laker girl. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Laker girls.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Lakers, number 1. 4th, Toronto.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's the screen. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Pass to Nowitzki. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Stockton. Back to Thompson. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Nowitzki. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. sends it home from three-point land. And that'll tie this game up.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Thompson outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 18. Nails it from three.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Cunningham. Adebayo sets a screen. Murray with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Murray, no good. Toronto's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebounded by Stockton.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Thompson outside. Puts up a three. And another three for the Lakers.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
All right, look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are, your Lakers. All right, look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are, your Lakers.
A line change here for Toronto.
Second and second chance points, third in shooting percentage, and they've been very accurate from the free throw line. This is not a team you want to foul.
And you brought up their ranking in second chance points. That's so important to this team. From a physical and mental standpoint, they want opponents to know it's going to be a long night. Toronto trailing. Pass to Theus. Powell with a steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Lowry outside. With the 10-footer. Blocked. And they're on the run. Here's Theus. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. The fourth team foul.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Starks. Pass to Jamison. 4 on the clock. Here's Theus. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers in the lead. Gordon finds Lowry. Here's Elliott. The three. Jamison grabs a board. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Looking to win the run. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's Elliott. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Lowry outside. Knocked loose. On the break. Here's Keenan. And he drains the quick shot.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Lowry outside. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And now the Raptors on the break. Now Vucevic. With the drive, Theus. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Out to Lowry. Here's Starks. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
It's the fourth quarter.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Stockton, guarded by Edwards. They set the screen, and the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. The Raptors shooting only 35% so far. And for the Raptors, three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Stockton, guarded by Edwards. Here he goes. Shot's good by Stockton. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The shot by Jamison, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Tipped, and he recovers it.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Knocks it down from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Driving inside.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. They couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
That's his third personal foul.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. There's a screen, and here's Cunningham outside. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Stockton. And there's the drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Here's Nowitzki. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Cunningham. Adebayo sets a screen. Shoots off the step back. And it's Cunningham missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Count that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Which Riders section wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Nowitzki. 4-3. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Stockton. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Nowitzki to tie it up. And the Raptors, another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Stockton. Driving to the basket. Good D by Adebayo.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Stockton, who poked away. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Outside Murray. Inside from 12 feet. No luck on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, Adebayo's an aggressive player who plays with passion. Have to as an undersized center in this league.
And Adebayo over to help. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. The three ball. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise. And your Laker girls. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Reggie Theus.
And Adebayo over to help. Murray from outside hits the trifecta.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Your Laker girls.
Here's Theus. Over Murray. Got a hand on it. Here's Mutombo. Jacks up a three. And another three for the Lakers. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's Stockton. Thompson outside. And he's going for the lob. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And he really shoots with incredible efficiency from all over the court. I mean, I just love Thompson and how he likes to keep the mid-range shot alive and well.
Here's Theus. Can they get it? Mutombo with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. The three from Thompson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
At the line for 3.
So the first of 3 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw drops, and it's a 5-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that increases the lead to 6.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Over to the left wing. And it's Nowitzki missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And Theus gets it to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Thompson. 58 seconds left in the game. To the left wing. Down low. From behind the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Serrano with the ball.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Stockton. Here's Mutombo. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good. That's a 5-point game.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Pass to Theus. There's the drive. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports, as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.